I just want to make sure it ain't no ridiculous. So I got a 3. I got this 5 right here. I got 2 already. I got that one. Alright, so we're gonna do that 3.
Of course we will look into it. Yes, I'm aware that it's an election year. Keep a hold of your hat, Counselor. Now is not the time to lose your nerve. It would appear that someone has hocked a rose gold wedding ring and matching engagement ring. Sounds familiar?
Deirdre Muller.
Press the pawnbroker and see what you can find out. The address is 348 South Main Street. The Muller case goes before the grand jury next week, and the DA does not want any egg on his face. Then get out to the railroad depot on Santa Fe Avenue. We have another poor unfortunate found this morning beside the railroad. 40-year-old white woman.
Right, Skipper.
Right, Skipper.
Another body and Deirdre Muller's ring. The Emperor may soon have to come to terms with the fact that he's wearing no clothes.
Exactly did you get that book of riddles shoved up your ass, Phelps? Is that what your old man paid college tuition for?
You've got to admit, this is looking odd.
Anyone could pawn a ring.
But if you take it along with all of the other indicators...
Cole, Hugo Moeller was identified by the school's groundkeeper. He's our guy.
Witnesses have fingered the wrong guy before.
He ran, for God's sakes.
And he always maintained he was set up.
How can I help you boys?
Detectives Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. You have a rose gold wedding and engagement ring?
David Bremner. Am I gonna get something for this pledge? Gave that bum money, now you guys are gonna leave me short.
How much did you give him?
50 bucks?
Try another number.
20?
Try 10. Feel lucky you're getting it.
I have the rings right here.
I have the rings.
What's this mark here?
Maker's mark. Usually traceable. That one came from Hartfield's Jewelry down on Broadway.
Thanks for the tip.
Down on Broadway.
Does this mark mean anything?
Hallmark. Gives you an idea of the quality.
What have you got on the guy who brought these in?
Goes by the name of Percy B. Shelley. Gave an address. 15 Poland Street, London, Tulare County.
Can you give us a description of the man who pawned these rings?
Not sure. Medium height, medium build. Dark hair, I think. Sorry. He just had one of those forgettable faces.
We'll be in touch, Mr. Bremner. Can you drive to this one?
Fine. Where are we headed?
We have a problem.
We could have the local troopers check out the Tulare County address.
The address is bogus. Perp is having fun with us.
You boys ready? Follow me.
We should keep this development with the rings under our hat until we speak with the captain.
We're all on the same team, Rusty.
Chain of command, Phelps. The skipper will decide who needs to know. Got it?
I get it, Rusty. I just don't like it. Hard, isn't it?
Yeah. I look after all the rail depots.
What have you got?
The Negro, Nelson Gaines, called it in.
The
I came down here to make sure
Negro.
him and the other guy, Jameson, stuck around.
Jameson found the body?
Something like that. Guy makes me sick.
We'll talk to the coroner. Keep an eye on both of them.
And the Negro.
Detective Phelps and Galloway, homicide. Can you tell me exactly what happened?
We were shutting cars over to the main line when I saw this man here lying on top of this woman. The woman wasn't moving and seemed to be in a bad way.
What time was this?
About 7:30 this morning, sir.
Thanks for your help. Have you given Patrolman Hart your details?
I have, sir.
Thank you. You can go now.
Oh, bro. The Negro. Let's get the bill.
This is a chit for personal items, not booze. It's an angle worth investigating.
Fucking.
Maybe someone at Mensch's will remember her.
Oh, handbag.
We could go over to the lot and see what they know about her.
That's gonna be difficult, Cole. Keystone Studio lot closed back in 41.
It's a ladder home. Isn't this ripped in half? Yeah, it's ripped in half.
Someone was trying to get her to come home.
I think that's it. I've done the bar, the list, yeah. Talk to Mal.
What have we got here?
White female, approximately 40 years of age.
Single
Lipstick
white
smudges on the
female.
face, but no writing, at least nothing legible. A blunt force trauma to the temple, nose, and eye regions. Ligature marks point to the probable cause of death being strangulation.
Any idea of the time of death?
From her temperature, after midnight would be my guess.
I like my video just got one of my fucking videos just got copyright claimed. I like how you just stop talking for 5 seconds on a fucking song and it gets copyright claimed.
Smell?
Very good. There is the usual evacuation smell, but it appears she's been living rough for quite some time.
Very strong smell of alcohol.
Well, the autopsy will tell, but I would assume that she was inebriated.
Inebriation.
Another missing ring.
Certainly seems I've been swabbing a lot of bare fingers recently.
Can you be more exact about the time of death?
No later than 2 a.m. The state the body was in,
That's it.
1 or 2 hour window is the best I can do.
Yeah, that's it.
Blood splatter on the carriage. She must have been struck while standing up.
Now let's talk to old perv.
Detective Phelps, LAPD homicide.
John Ferdinand Jameson.
We need you to answer some
Perv and
questions,
Ferg.
John.
If you don't mind, I prefer Ferdinand.
Don't push your luck, knucklehead.
What were you doing to the body, Ferdinand?
Are you sure you won't be upset?
Try me, Ferdinand.
I was kissing her. It's not against the law.
Shut up.
There's no
Take
law
your
against
beating
it.
like a man.
Turn out your pockets, Ferdinand. Classic Carmine.
Oh, Ferg.
Is this yours, Ferdinand?
No. I found it near her purse. I thought she could use some lipstick.
Rusty, stop! Don't hit him.
Rusty, you should have hit him.
You
With an uppercut,
went
though.
through her purse?
It wasn't like she needed it. I took a look.
Did you take any money?
Wasn't any to take. I found her lipstick and her matchbook over on the mat. Not much else.
You found the body?
Yes, I did. I work here. I was coming off shift and headed home.
Why didn't you report the body, Jameson?
I thought I
Do you
missed
know
that. I
how
thought
this
that-
is going to look to a jury?
That
A
just
jury?
sounded weird. It's just like
What
doom,
gives?
doom, 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 doom.
I could tell that she was dead. I came through here about midnight last night. She wasn't here then.
Let me belt him again.
Let me build.
You're under arrest, Jameson. We'll see how this plays out. Until then, you can think a little on how you'd like to be treated if you were found dead.
I'm telling you, it's not illegal. Me and some friends of mine.
Clyde, you get this sack of shit into a cell. I'll deal with him later.
Sure, Rusty.
He got that chin though. He ain't even fucking stay down. And he wasn't wobbly or nothing. The boy got that chin now. Unless fucking Rusty just a little feather fist. A little feather fist. He ain't got
Cole
no hands,
Phelps,
man.
badge 1247.
47.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on Levine's Liquor. Closest store to the Santa Fe Avenue rail yard, if possible.
Just a moment, Detective. Closest store would be the one at 939.
Thanks for your help.
It should be everything here.
You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
You tell me.
I'm at a loss.
I say we try the liquor store
Let me get a goddamn new suit.
next. I could get a short dog for the
You
car.
drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Fine. Where are we headed? You read that those goddamn Chinese want to sell the relief food that we're sending them?
Yeah. Yeah, I read about that.
Those people are starving. They can't do that.
Want to sell the food to fund the civil war against the communists.
Really? I guess that's okay then.
Armies can't fight without food. Spend all your money on weapons, but you still have to have the will to fight. Fortunately, the Reds will win in China.
Watch your mouth. You know what you're saying?
The people of this country overthrew a king. You think the Chinese will balk at an emperor if they are starving?
You tell him, Cole. Break that shit out for him. He don't even understand that shit. Rusty, old simpleton G. Rusty, you just don't get it, man. Cole got it all figured out, bro.
What can I do for you?
LAPD, Phelps and Galloway. We're making inquiries into the murder of Evelyn Summers.
Evelyn? She's dead?
You knew Evelyn Summers, Mr.
Robbins. Yes, I knew Evelyn. I was a good friend of her ex-husband. She kept some of her stuff here.
Can you show us, please?
Sure. Come this way.
You got some fine stock here, Mr. Robbins. Well, you let us take some for the road, this case might get solved a lot quicker.
He's joking, Mr. Robbins.
She kept a bed here, but I probably shouldn't have let her. An alcoholic in a liquor store, that was never gonna work.
When exactly did Evelyn work in the pictures?
A few years ago. She worked in legal copyrights for music.
I don't think it.
I'm guessing Evelyn hadn't held down a job for quite some time before she was killed.
I didn't think there was anything else.
Rawlings Bowling Alley. Maybe Evelyn did something other than drink in her spare time.
Rawlings. I know that place. Corner of 9th and Grand. A lot of cops bowl there on Tuesday nights.
A lot of cops on Tuesdays. I'm stepping all over her bed.
She wasn't always such a loner. Evelyn was reading Aristotle?
Evelyn wasn't stupid. The only stupid thing about her was her need to drink.
And she was borrowing books from Grosvenor McCaffrey.
That's it. Alright, boy, you gotta answer some questions now.
We're trying to account for Evelyn's movements yesterday.
She came by in the morning.
A social visit? To pick up some of her things?
She had a couple of bucks and bought a quart of rye.
Any idea where the money came from?
She didn't mention it. But she did say the booze was a present for a boy. She said they had been fighting and she had to make it up to him.
Were you and Evelyn close, Mr. Robbins?
Many people will be sad she's gone. I'll be one of the few.
I'm pretty sure that is true. I don't have any evidence against her. He don't like you lying.
We got the impression that Evelyn had been sleeping rough of late.
It became difficult for me to have her staying here. Her mother was trying to get her back on the straight and narrow. She's old now. And to be honest, you have to have a good reason to want to get back on.
Do you know a friend of Evelyn's by the name of McCaffrey?
Not personally.
Okay, I don't know if this is evidence or just bad cop. Let's just see. I want to see.
We're struggling for leads, Robbins. Did she know McCaffrey?
She idolized him. From what I gather, the feeling was far from mutual.
I don't know if I used the name of the book or I could
fixing the ills of society. You could see how it would appeal to down-and-outs like Evelyn.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Robbins.
No problem. Hey, I'd like to make arrangements for the funeral. You think I could get in touch with Evelyn's mother?
Put in a call to the watch commander at Central Station, Mr. Robbins. He'll be trying to reach the next of kin.
Thanks. Get the guy, huh? Evelyn never hurt anybody.
What if it was a woman?
You're behind the wheel.
And where exactly are we going?
I don't know. You tell me, Doc. Menches or the bowling alley?
So what next?
I say we check out Mench's place. By the smell, this broad spent a good chunk of time hopping.
You can drive.
cars.
Old Minches. Old Minch dog. Cole, get in the car.
Drink, fellas.
Phelps, Galloway, homicide. We need to ask you some questions concerning Evelyn Summers.
I'm Walter Mensch. Evelyn Summers? What is it now?
You knew Evelyn?
As well as I wanted to know Evelyn. She's a pain in the ass, always coming in here, cadging drinks, never had any money. She was in just a couple of nights ago.
Did she ever tell you where she was staying?
I don't know. I think she was living rough. She had that kind of stunk about her.
Oh,
who did she drink with?
A bunch of these guys. Ask around.
What's your name?
Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Mind if I ask you some questions, Mr. McCaffrey?
I'm just a starving writer, detective. What do you want to ask about?
Evelyn Summers, and why she was found beaten and strangled in the rail depot on Santa Fe.
Okay. I see your point.
How well did you know her?
I can't say that I knew her. It was more like I was aware of her.
Do you have a criminal record, Mr. McCaffrey?
Nothing serious. I've had a few skirmishes.
You want to save me some time, or do you want me to look up your file?
Industrial disputes, strikes, workers' rights, that kind of thing.
A regular fifth columnist. Nice to meet you, comrade.
Comrades.
You say you barely knew Evelyn?
Yes, that is correct.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You looked down your nose at Evelyn, but you knew her, and you have some idea of what happened.
I hope you're holding aces. I'm telling you again, I barely knew the woman.
And this is where the old book.
Why would you lend her your book on metaphysics if you only knew her in passing? It was more than that. A Renaissance man like yourself lending his books to his acolytes.
She hounded me about that goddamn book, and then she lifts it from my apartment and lies to my face that she didn't take it, as if she could even comprehend any of it. I saw her go into a hotel with Tiernan last night. They had booze in a paper bag. He's your man.
Thank you for the information, Mr. McCaffrey.
Oh, let me turn the comments on. Hey, bro, this is a decent game. Yeah, this shit raw as fuck. I never played it whenever it was on the X, like whenever it first came out. Yeah, this shit raw.
You drive.
I need to go over the case notes.
And where exactly are we going?
I mean, like, on your first playthrough, you're probably not gonna understand what to do. Like, I didn't understand what to do. What the fuck? Okay, so I gotta select it again.
Can you drive to this one?
Okay, now it works. Yeah, but this game pretty raw, bro. I mean, you definitely gonna get mad whenever you fuck up the questions. If you fuck up the questions. I don't know if everybody's like me. I fuck up all the questions all the damn time. Central Police Station. I think we gotta interrogate somebody. I don't know what the fuck we gotta do.
The captain is downstairs with Ray Pinker and her others.
The thing was...
Grown men playing at the...
Bitch, shut up.
What's this about, Captain?
Ray and Mal have some concerns over the Henry and Muller cases. which I don't want aired outside of this room.
The evidence is solid, Captain.
I agree, Rusty. It's just that corpses keep piling up.
Copycats.
I've been banging the same drum. But the notes and the lipstick messages.
Evelyn Summers, Cartel Classic Carmine. Each woman, same brand, same color.
Teresa Tarleson didn't have a lipstick message.
Technically, you're right, Rusty. She didn't have any lipstick. But she did have a message. We found it beneath her dress, scraped with a sharp stick.
What did it say?
You sure you want to know?
Ray?
As far as we can be sure, it said cunt BD.
That's one way of looking at it.
Looking at what?
Cunt is all about access.
Cunt baby
You're
daddy.
married. Yours is mortgage. Some of us like to pay by installments. This guy doesn't like to pay at all.
Why are you so angry, Mal?
Because I just had to fire one of my assistants. He was a friend of Jameson's. God knows what he might have been up to.
Captain, we have good leads in the Summers case, but it's up to you to decide how we proceed.
Keep this under your hat for now. And follow up on Evelyn Summers. I want daily reports.
We got our orders. Back to the Summers case. Get an address for McCaffrey. He'll have blown the bar. I'll meet you outside.
Grove and the McCaffrey. Remember when I first seen it there, I thought his name was Governor McCaffrey. Like, man, what the fuck your name, mama name?
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Hold on, give me 1 second. Alright.
Need an address for a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Grosvenor McCaffrey. Apartment 6, 126 Yale Street, between Ord and Alpine.
Thank you.
I got the other chat room open so I can still see what y'all say if y'all do talk. If y'all fucking do talk.
You know the way. You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
We gotta go to Grosvenor. We gotta go to McCaffrey.
What now?
Call me a red basher, but I think we should look in on that fellow traveler from the bar.
Can you drive to this one?
McCaffrey guy.
Call me a red basher.
Let me pose a question.
Depends. What you got to do with it?
Morals. Would it bother you to...
I'll be okay. Rusty the red basher. Oh, my dumb ass. You already know where he's at.
McCaffrey is in apartment 6.
I just feel like checking. It's like Czechoslovakian.
Doesn't look like anybody's home.
Seems irrelevant.
Hold on. Trust me, I already have. This shit's like... Fucking trust me, you'll miss a lot when you do. Fucking... Some of these motherfuckers can really lie, yo.
Beside the body.
Some
Very
of these
least, I'd
motherfuckers
say
really
it
be
ties
like, damn,
McCaffrey
is
to
he
the
lying?
scene.
Cause motherfuckers just don't, they'll blink, they won't blink for like 50 seconds and shit. And then they just fucking blink their fucking brains out. That's it. What you looking at? What's over there? Oh, nothing.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Little note. Oh, I didn't get the book. Well, this doesn't have anything to do with it.
Circumstantial.
Okay, this is what I needed. Fucking look at it, Cole.
He said he was at home. He said he didn't know her. And we have the book.
Let's see Carruthers argue his way out of this one.
Is that
That's
you,
it,
Grosvenor?
man.
Who are you guys? What are you doing in here?
We're from the LAPD, ma'am. Do you know where we might find McCaffrey?
I'm his neighbor. Is he in trouble?
Look, lady, we need to find him, and in a hurry. Are you gonna give me trouble?
He has a pigeon coop up on the roof. He spends his mornings up there when he's been drinking.
How do we get up there?
Down the hall and up the stairs.
I was in Doobeaux pigeon coop sweating like a
Drunken in
slave.
command of a carrier pigeon.
Fucking fart in the
Certainly
movie
write
so
him up
stupid.
for that. A citation, at least.
Seems like a decent guy.
Oh, I can't push him. Okay. I guess they have to be at least not leaning. Not sipping that lean.
Grosvenor McCaffrey! Running on a hangover, McCaffrey? Sit down and we'll talk.
I'll go get our wheels.
I didn't even see where he went, honestly. See, I wish Cole could just jump all the way down, yo. Nah, he gone. I might catch him. I might catch him. Nah, Rusty, your ass ain't catching up here.
Lock him up and
I got
throw
him.
away the key.
I got him.
You a runner, McCaffrey? Stay and fight the good fight.
I don't know. It ain't closing the distance now. It ain't closing the distance. Trying to cut them corners now. There you go. There you go. I'm on you, boy.
Give it up, LAPD.
Give me that. Fucking. Ah, shit.
McCaffrey, you're under arrest on suspicion of murdering Evelyn Summers.
I like how it don't let me see him. I like it don't show me putting the beat down on his ass. It fucking just glitches out. I like to see Cole whooping the motherfucker ass now and again, you know what I'm saying? Cole got them hands. This game actually has some raw ass fighting.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Are we going to
Fine.
Central Police
Where are we
Station?
headed?
I'm
CPS?
stumped. Ideas?
Next stop has got to be the bowling.
You're behind the wheel.
Bowling alley.
And where
shouting.
exactly are we going?
Bowling alley shouting. And the best thing about this game is you can fucking make your partner drive everywhere. That's the greatest shit in the world. Fuck that. You can even make, even when you're fucking Kelso, you can drive it. You can make the computer drive. I like that shit. That shit, what's up? Brawling bowling alley. A lot of cops bull here on Tuesdays. Crazy colored chain. Oh, shit.
Hello, Rusty. Two on your usual lane?
I'm Detective Phelps. Homicide.
You must be new. What's your shoe size?
We're conducting an investigation, ma'am. Do you know the name Evelyn Summers?
Sounds like I should.
I like how this bitch got a tiara on.
Maybe it could be Jimmy's friend.
Jimmy?
Like-
James Tiernan. He's a pin setter. One day he introduced me to a lady after work. It stuck in my mind because she was much older, too old for him.
Where can we find Jimmy, Florence?
He'll be hopping around the lanes toward the back.
Thanks, ma'am. Let's go get him.
I'm right here, bitch boy.
Tiernan! LAPD!
Tiernan. Oh, come on, man.
There!
What are you waiting for? Get after him!
We might go faster if we weren't carrying the extra weight. These are flashy cars to be parked outside a bowling alley.
The lanes attract a fast-living individual with money to burn, Cole.
Or a middle-aged individual with the need to feel virile.
Tired. Wish me luck. Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
What the fuck did I just try to do?
Don't go to sleep on me. Get me
And he has
back
a
in
busted
close.
goddamn tire.
Another runner. Well, at least we've got a suspect.
Why do they always run? I'm sure we've got the wrong person in more than one of these homicides, but they always seem to land it.
You know, your theories are not airtight by any means.
Come on, yo.
Keep it on the road, goddammit.
Like, this nigga car.
If this isn't the
here,
killer, we can at least get him for reckless endangerment.
That's unless he runs into a wall and saves us all
sitting
the
here
trouble.
Putting away and shit. Come on, yo. Fucking car.
Put your hands where I can see them.
I wish I could shoot that bitch up.
We need to get downtown and wrap this thing up. It's got to be McCaffrey.
Gotta be McCaffrey.
Unless Tyranny set him up. You don't think that asshole Jameson could have done it, do you?
You gotta be
Whoever
Grosvenor.
did it. So what's that?
How do you know that McCaffrey didn't do the dog?
We have a list of over 200 suspects. His name was never on it.
If you think the list is exhaustive, Rusty, who am I to argue?
Listen, let's just work the case at hand, shall we? Then we can sit down and put all the puzzle pieces together at a later date.
I'll hold you
Rusty.
to that.
Rusty don't never like to work, yo. I mean, shit, he didn't have to work before he met Cole. Hell, he was just sitting there cooling. He tried to have Roy jobs. Yeah, you do hear water running right now. I'm in the bathroom, not using it. I'm just washing my hands. Y'all will be alright.
You sure you can make it stick with one of these suspects, gentlemen?
It's either McCaffrey or Tiernan, sir. I think Jameson is an aberration.
All right. I'll deal with that degraded lunatic myself. He's got some fearful retribution coming. Tiernan isn't one, McCaffrey isn't two. I want a confession from one of them. Don't fail me, young Phelps.
No, I got
Need a drink. I got the jitters again.
I'm like, what the fuck?
You ready to answer some questions?
You think I have all the answers?
People who run from the police usually have something to hide.
Touché, detective. Let's see where this takes us.
Evelyn died sometime around midnight. Remind me, where were you?
I was at home, writing. I'm working on a manuscript.
It's okay. So he had the letter in his house. That's the thing. The letter is a big thing. I'm pretty sure it's a letter. So I just want to make sure it is the letter.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You were out at the rail yard.
And what do you have that proves I was there?
It ain't the book. It's got to be that.
How about half of Augusta Summers' last correspondence with her daughter?
What are you talking about?
After you were done beating Evelyn, you searched her and found her mother's letter. That old lady's anguish amused you.
I know nothing about a letter or Evelyn's goddamn mother.
Her goddamn mother.
So what was it doing on your writing desk?
I don't know, but if I didn't put it there, somebody else did. Try exercising your powers of deduction on that.
So he's claiming the other dude set him up. Which, nigga, I don't believe that shit. I've done this one already. I mean, last time I did this, I convicted McCaffrey. I didn't convict this guy.
Why did you run, Tiernan?
I was the last one to see Evelyn that night. I knew you would think it was me.
Can you describe your relationship with Evelyn?
I barely knew Evelyn.
You're lying ass. I don't have any evidence on him. Except for that.
Keep lying to me and I'll have you charged and in front of a grand jury before your feet touch the ground.
How can you possibly prove Evelyn and I were more than friends?
Okay, I really don't want to get this wrong. That should be right. I want to do remove. I want to.
Looks like I was mistaken.
I'm at the end of the case. I can use my intuition points. It's okay.
McCaffrey gave you up,
That's awesome.
Tiernan.
Just
He
to
says he
confirm.
saw you go into your hotel with Evelyn.
I met Evelyn at the public library. We would read for a while and then go for a drink. Last night, we went back to my hotel room and had some more to drink. I must have passed out. I woke up and she was gone.
What time was this?
Around midnight, maybe later.
And there's no one who can confirm this.
No, there isn't. I knew you wouldn't believe me.
Aristotle's
shit.
Metaphysics,
Oh, I
the
thought I
book
pressed
that
the wrong
belonged to
button.
McCaffrey.
McCaffrey saw her looking at her once and laughed in her face.
And you're saying Evelyn stole it.
She wanted something of his.
I mean, he blinking a whole shit ton. But it looks like good cop. Fucking. I can still get it. I can still get a 5-star rating. It's okay.
McCaffrey, do you, Tiernan?
He's full of the common man routine, but he props up a bar like the rest of us. Evelyn thought he was going to be a great novelist. He had nothing but vitriol for her.
You and Evelyn were drinking together last night, and she had no other place to stay.
I don't know what happened last night. I don't remember.
Obviously not. What do I accuse him with? Let's see
You're
what he
lying,
says.
Tiernan. You'd been fighting with her.
Okay, yeah,
You
it's
fought,
the liquor.
and
I'm not lying. She got up and left. That was it.
She got up and left. That was it, man. Oh shit, wrong button.
she left, but she came back. She bought you a quart of whiskey to make it up to you. She told the liquor store owner. You're in deep trouble, buddy.
She said she loved me. She wanted to care for me.
I must did convict the wrong
She would
guy.
never stop talking about McCaffrey. McCaffrey was a writer, McCaffrey was a hero, McCaffrey cared for the little guy.
Did you kill her, Tiernan?
I might as well have. I kicked her out. She had nowhere to go.
Do you own a car, Tiernan?
No, I don't.
Have access to a lug wrench?
No, we use a lot of them to clear jams in the pin setting machines.
Okay, so he's looking all around. I mean, he did tell the truth. He just told the truth, but obviously he's fucking around.
Coroner's report says that Evelyn was killed with a wrench. I think you did it and then planted the evidence at McCaffrey's apartment for us to find.
We went to his apartment. McCaffrey was up on the roof. Evelyn stole the book. McCaffrey went crazy when he found out. He said he would put her out of her misery. He can be very cruel.
Yep.
James Tiernan, I'm charging you with the murder of Evelyn Summers. I believe you didn't know what you were doing. I'll speak to the DA on your behalf. That's the best I can do for you now.
I charged McCaffrey last time. I wonder what that feeling feels like. Ain't even got your trial, but you done for. Ain't even had your trial, you done for, boy.
I'm going to assume that you both have very good excuses for what happened in my station today.
I got the wrong guy?
You had a perfectly good candidate for a capital case, and somehow managed to choose a weak-willed sub-sister, while the murderous Red walks scot-free. I'm having doubts about what you're prepared to do to make a case, Phelps. If ever there was a time for manufacturing evidence, or extracting a confession, this was it! Now get out of my sight! Run down pickpockets and fruit flies, and leave the real work for men of substance.
Well, he does get mad whenever you do choose the motherfucker who he just doesn't like. I convicted McCaffrey last time. Okay, yeah, I guess I was. Diminished responsibility or not, Tiernan would have to face up to his crime. So I did better in that case, but I only did one star though. I don't know, dog. Ah, shit, no, don't fucking redo that one. Nah, fuck no. What am I doing? My garbage ass. Nah, not a arson case. Let's do another homicide one. The silk stocking. Yeah, I don't like Bukowski. Bukowski a lame. Let's do golden butterfly. Bukowski's a lame. Golden butterfly. Don't shirt toe boy. Wappity. Wappity. Wap.
Galloway. Got it, Skipper. Yeah, I'll bring him. He's my partner, after all.
What have we got?
New case. White female dumped in plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street. Hacks are all over it. Captain's trying to fend them off.
That sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence. Skipper wants you to have your newspaper face on, college boy. I think I know the place where they found the lady. It overlooks Sunset Boulevard. Let's go.
Let me put on my actual cop outfit for this one.
I'm praying that those...
You're behind the wheel.
Come on, Rusty.
You did a decent job on the Henry case, Phelps. Not bad for your first time at bat.
Thanks, Rusty.
But don't go getting ahead of yourself. That's one clearance under your belt. Now it's a new day with a new dead lady that needs our attention.
And no assumptions until we see the evidence, right?
Right. See, I knew you were a fast learner, Phelps. We might get along after all.
Don't get your shirt told, boy.
Now, boys, you know as much as I do. I'll be holding a press conference once the autopsy's been completed. I have two of my finest investigators on the case, fresh from bringing down the sword of justice on the crazed sex...
Captain, aren't there similarities between this murder and the murder of Celine Henry? And of Elizabeth Short, for that
matter. So you don't believe there's a crazed sex killer at large preying on women?
Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world with the greatest scientific investigators at our disposal. How can any killer continue to beat that? Be advised. We keep the gas chamber at San Quentin primed for the sons of Cain who continue to believe they can take a life in the City of Angels.
Yeah, right. Any new leads in the Dahlia case?
Run along, boys, and let these officers get to work. We have God's work to do here, and it can't be delayed.
What do we have, Captain?
Another woman sacrificed. Speak to Carruthers. I want daily reports, gentlemen.
Detective, I was first on scene.
You find her, Gonzalez?
Not me. Family out for a stroll. I was first reporting.
Can you show me the body?
It's under the pepper tree, this way.
It's under the red hot pepper tree.
Can't be much help to you, Phelps.
The stomping angle in the Henry case, was it reported in the press?
Sure was. Every detail a copycat would want was there in the story.
Anything in here? Yeah, looks
Oh, we have a name. Can you run Deirdre Muller by R&I?
Back in a second.
Take that cash, Cole.
If the motive was robbery, why not take the money?
That's it? Okay.
Officer Gonzalez, badge 994. Victim a white female, Jane Doe on Hill Street.
Miss Serene.
What's this mark? Cut on finger.
Fourth finger, left hand. A wedding or engagement ring. Violently removed.
Cole playing with the evidence. Okay, no, go back. Actually, there's something on her wrist.
Looks like she was tied up.
It does at first, but that would leave a mark on her other wrist, too. I think her watch might have been torn off.
Ligature mark is very
distinctive. I'll do some comparisons back at the lab and get back to you.
Rolling her head around the fucking dirt.
Detectives,
I think
R&I
that's
says
it.
that Deirdre Mahler of 130 North Bonnie Bray was reported missing this morning by her husband, Hugo Mahler.
What'd I tell you? Let's grab the husband, take him downtown, and work him over. We could have this wrapped up by lunchtime.
What about not making assumptions and going on the evidence?
Officer, please tell me what's going on.
See, I can't push people now. I gotta push people on the road, I guess. Whenever they walking on the street. Then again, he's not even sprinting, him. There you go. Like, yeah, he walks whenever he's by a crime scene, I think.
You know the way. You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
I want him to fucking Brian Urlacher a motherfucker.
Still might be some playing the boyfriend angle.
I thought we were on our way to lock up the husband.
If he doesn't work out, that is.
Deirdre Muller has suffered enough. More than enough. You shouldn't make disparaging comments about her.
Hold on. Okay.
It's an inkling of what she was like.
She was a woman, wasn't she? You know, around about my third divorce, I realized women might not be the pure angels we imagine. You're married, ain't you, Phelps?
Don't make any insinuations about my wife.
About my
Hey,
wife.
she's a woman.
She's the mother of my children.
You're a father, Cole? But don't tell me your eye don't bend.
This conversation is over.
Cole is a proud baby daddy. Oh, there's anything else around the house. Nope. Oh, hey, this a little girl too, as opposed to the actual dude. Yeah, this a little girl you gotta interview first.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
He'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler?
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
Thank you. Could you have a seat for me, Michelle? We're gonna have a look around.
I like how he's just gonna burn in their house.
He'll be back any moment. Just sit tight.
Fucking cigar too. It ain't that cup.
My partner will explain everything when he gets back, okay?
Maybe if...
There's nothing to worry about.
No.
Don't touch Mom's birthday on the 16th. I think that's what it said. Nope.
I doubt it.
You ain't even open up and see what's inside, Cole. You just know, huh? When you know, you know.
Work boots. Size 8s. No sign of a wedding ring. Elgin wristwatch. Probably the same one snatched from her body.
I never liked watches, yo. Something I just can't rock.
Is this about Mommy? Daddy is trying to find her. Please tell me she's okay.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead. Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
Could try.
With fake tears.
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon. I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
Obviously not good cop.
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
A ring, a watch.
And her brooch?
I never paid much attention to that stuff.
See, I don't know if she's doing all that fake shit just because her mom died. Because if I bad cop a little kid, just because
I know it's painful,
about to bad
Michelle.
cop to her. I
This may
promise
be
you.
important. She wore a wedding ring?
I was
I mean,
gonna
she
bad
was it
cop to her.
herself. A rose gold wedding band,
I
and
was
a
so
matching
close, though.
diamond and ruby engagement ring.
She wore a watch?
Yes, a yellow gold Elgin watch. Daddy bought it for her birthday. We had a fight. It was kind of a makeup present.
Your mom and dad are happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
It's like, how would she know this?
They weren't happy, were they, Michelle? Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just the once. She said she would leave him if he ever did it again. He bought her a brooch pin to make up for it. And he always wore
Yeah,
her
boy, that
golden
bitch in the
butterfly.
face.
Thanks, Miss Muller. You've been very brave.
Hey! What gives?
Daddy, the police
Go to your
are
room,
here.
please, Michelle.
His old fat face ass.
I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's
Your
some
wife
kind
was
of...
found murdered this morning.
Found? What the... But she only...
We have some questions that we would like to ask you.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll do my best.
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Muller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of...
Nines, I think.
Why are you lying to me, Mr. Muller?
Why are you lying?
Why would I lie to you at a time like this?
You better give me something, boy. I like that shit.
That's funny. The work boots we found here are size 8s. Why lie about it if you've got nothing to hide?
Because I always get teased about the size of my feet. You know, small feet, small...
Always been true in my experience.
Small socks, yo.
So you were here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
You should come clean if you're having an affair, or if there's something going on.
I told you I was here. Were you saying I wasn't?
Saying I wasn't, boy.
So why did you take so long to answer the phone when your daughter called?
Okay, I went out for a while. I was driving around. It's my way of relaxing.
You phoned in a missing persons report this morning?
Yeah, that's right.
Hold up, I gotta do something real quick. Oh, shit.
My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30. Michelle was out at dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn up.
Did your wife ever go out by herself? To bars, nightclubs?
No. What are you suggesting? You suggesting my wife's loose?
She liked to party
Now
all
is
the
not
time.
the time for you to be pushing me, mister.
That girl
Your daughter
liked to
said you were
party,
having an
yeah.
argument.
We
I love that
argued
song.
about who would pick up Michelle. I worked a full day. I wanted to come home, put my feet up.
Your wife was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true, god damn it.
It's not true, goddammit. History of violence. I got accused with that brooch pin.
It is true, Hugo. You're a violent man. You try to keep a lid on it at home, but sometimes you lost control. Your daughter and your wife were scared of you.
You don't know anything about me.
I know about the golden butterfly, Hugo, and how you bought your wife off the last time you heard her.
She liked to spend money, all right? Dresses, jewelry, her hair. It drove me goddamn crazy. Do I look like a Rockefeller?
Nobody likes a cheapskate, Hugo.
Getting hostile with us is a very bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on him.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Muller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
Bitch.
We should go back in there and bust his ass.
1, we need to break his alibi. Check phone records, canvass the neighbors. 2, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in L.A. 3, we have no evidence tying him to the crime scene.
Hello, detective.
Detectives. I wonder if you can catch him about to burn his shit. Bet you gonna wait. I want to see something. Nah, his shoes still there. Bitch, this creepy ass little kid. Bitch, get inside. Well, obviously, you are inside, but bitch, take a seat somewhere. This nigga's still sitting at the goddamn recliner. Scott Steiner recliner.
Yes, ma'am.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Yes, sir. They had a row last night. I heard Mrs. Muller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Muller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Muller put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
Can you shoot him? Nah, I never tried to pull the gun out.
Step away from the incinerator. Don't let him get away.
Okay, but no shooting. We need this guy to make the case.
Uh-oh, I got you already, boy. Oh, no, I lost you. You gotta lock onto him. Come here, bitch. Come here, bitch. See, I wish they had a sprint button. Like, cause you might as well have a goddamn sprint button, cause you gotta press X to make the damn tackle. He sprints anyway.
Enough running, Hugo! Hands where we can see them.
Hey, that's the first time I never caught him.
This doesn't look good, Hugo.
I can explain the blood.
Explain the little taps on the back.
Get him booked in at Central, officer. Then put him in an interview room. We'll be speaking with him later. And inform the captain.
Yes, sir, Detective.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't want to home and
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncle?
call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield and
Call her.
She lives in.
We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
We ought to get some uniforms down here, clean up, take care of the
What you gonna
kid.
do? Bitch, I told you to use that phone. This creepy ass kid. That is the creepiest fucking kid I know.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
Cole Phelps?
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Belmont High School.
Checking for you, Detective. Belmont High, 1575 West 2nd Street.
Thanks, ma'am.
Galloway, Homicide Division, badge number 564.
Go ahead, Detective Unit.
Can we get Ray Pinker and a technical services team to a house at 130 North Bonnie Bray Street? And send someone down from Juvenile Hall to look after a young lady.
Roger, 11K.
Whoops.
Oh, he started.
Why,
I don't,
Slow down!
nobody falling. What?
Got it, KGPL.
Everybody started
Is he the
today.
cop they've been talking about on the radio?
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
And where exactly are we going?
Finna go. Well, this is where you chase the little creeper around. Well, I mean, let's ask. Let's see where I need to go.
Are
Let's
you
see where I
drunk,
ask.
mister?
Any ideas?
Carruthers has our girl on a slab. His report should be ready. Let's get down to the morgue.
Can't knock him down.
Can you drive to this one?
Fine. Where are we headed?
God damn it. In the car, Cole.
I'm surprised, you know. I didn't make the husband for it.
Always make the husband, Phelps. 9 times out of 10, it's the closest person to the Vic who does the deed. God knows I've wanted to kill some wives in my day.
Lex parsimoniae.
What?
The law of parsimony. Occam's razor. The simplest explanation is most likely the correct one.
You know, you could have said that without getting all liturgical on me.
I'll try to dumb things down from now on.
Appreciate it. And try this one off the side. Rusty's razor.
How's that go?
You blame the guy that's banging her.
You blame the guy that's banging her. That means you blame Doobeaux for everything. Los Angeles County Morgue.
Phelps, Rusty, thanks for coming.
The shoe prints?
Size 8s, very similar to the impressions from the Henry case.
Now, who do we remember got caught in bloody size 8s? I think we have our bird.
Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Please. Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
That triple braid.
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct. Although Ray says that they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
So are we looking for a sailor or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces of semen.
Thanks, Mal. Anything else comes up, you let us know.
Mal, I'm pretty sure you would know that fucking sailors have good libidos, don't you? I gotta take the body.
We've got to nail this guy.
Okay, if you're finished jawing, we need to get moving.
Where are we going, Rusty?
Help me out.
Sounds like the broad got messed up between the house and the school. We've been to the house. It's time to try the school.
Drive an ambulance
Ready.
there.
How are we gonna look getting around in this
Car 11K, car 11 King, come in. Car 11K, car 11 King, come in.
11K.
You're behind the wheel.
You're driving, Rusty.
And where exactly are we going?
Get in the ambulance, Rusty. Oh, so I can use the phone.
It's him. The cop from the newspaper.
I can't knock anybody down anymore. What the fuck?
Wow. That sure looks like a beauty.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Yes, Detective. A green 1946 coupe, registered to Mrs. Hugo Mueller, has been found in the parking lot adjoining Belmont High School and playing fields. Captain Donnelly wants you to head down there immediately to take the school janitor's statement.
Thanks.
The little kitty rapists.
You can drive.
Not exactly the happiest of places for coroner's office.
Carruthers is a good man, professional, diligent. If you're working with a pro, it's easy to overlook the grim realities of a place like that.
Funny job, that. The coroner's.
How so?
You know, you don't want them enjoying their work too much. The wrong kind of man can get awfully lonely rattling around a joint full of corpses.
Rusty, that's like something out of the pulps.
You been reading the same ones as me?
I thought you were usually too drunk to get through a magazine.
You know, if I close one eye and squint, you can just about make out the print.
This is the car?
Yes, sir, Detective.
Have you looked it over?
Superficially. I was told to wait for you guys.
Thanks. We'll take it from here. What time did you see the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. I've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had
So I guess we
problems
did
with
miss the
child
little-
molester.
And this was the same man?
I don't know, sir. I mean, I'd like to say yes, but truth is, it was pretty dark.
All right. Tell me about this man you've been having trouble with.
He hangs near the playground, tries to befriend the children. He was around here last night before the dance.
Is he violent?
Yes, sir, I would say so, yes. There's the son of a bitch now! Hey,
I haven't seen this animation.
Go, Phelps. I'll take the car and see if I can cut him off.
There he is, officer. Sam?
Hold up. Hold up. Ah, shit. Eli Rooney. Old Perv. Old Perv and Merv and Eli. Perv and Merv got a little bit of get up on them, I'll tell you. Oh, there you go. Damn it. I like how I can't tackle whenever I'm about to fucking jump over a goddamn. See, I can't. Go! This motherfucking perv got some get up, well, I swear. Look at him, he tanned out now. Tan out, boy. Oh yeah, I ain't never seen this part. Oh
That's
yeah.
far enough, freak. You move a muscle
Wow.
and you're a dead man.
Car 11K, car 11 King, come in.
I ain't never fought him. I never knew you could do that. Hell yeah.
What's your name?
Eli Rooney.
Who's asking?
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Some.
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on the children.
Strictly paternal, is it, Eli?
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you Okie motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say? I like them a little younger than that.
Turn out your pockets, Eli.
Now, why would I do that?
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull, Eli.
Never seen him with his hat off.
You're under arrest, Eli. You are in very deep trouble.
Cole got spirit hands.
Why bother with the paperwork, Eli?
I guess
I'm
I've
gonna
never
take
seen him
out
with it
my
out of hat
gun,
either.
and I'm gonna count to 5. Let's see how fast you can run now.
Hang on a goddamn minute. I found that thing in the parking lot.
Get some backup out here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a
You
cell.
never fought him? Damn. I was surprised. I
I'll
never
tell
fought
them
him
we
either.
got a kitty raper coming in. They can roll out the red carpet.
Every time I get there, I always catch him right around them little backyard areas. But they wouldn't let me do that shit. I had to put them hands to that boy, man. This is the car, right? Oh, okay, I'm like, what the hell?
The overalls are stenciled HM. Muller is a mechanic. I wonder what Eli does for a living. Blood and skin samples. We better get Ray Pinker out here.
So, really, I guess it really was the kitty raper's
It's from
cat.
Chrysler. Could be important.
Maybe it will. I don't know. I don't know. Cause the place that he quote unquote did work is the initials of that place are HM. Holly and Maida, whatever that place's name. I don't know. He was cause Eli Rooney, the place he actually works, the initials are HM, and they do have a green jumpsuit. This game is actually really good, yo. I don't get that shit. That's be tripping me out.
Phelps, badge 1247.
Oh, okay. All the suspects. Oh. See,
I need
you probably told me
interrogation
that
set
like
up in
3 or 4
Central for
times.
both
My dumb
suspects
ass
being
don't
held in the
forget.
Muller homicide case.
Certainly, Detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Thanks for your help.
This motherfucker had to do a lot of planting. This nigga was planting left and right.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Fine. Where are we headed? I say we make Rooney for this. I think we should lay it on him. He was near the car, he had her jewelry, the DA will love him for it.
Even if he didn't do it?
Who cares whether he did it? You have kids, Phelps? He needs to be taken permanently out of harm's way.
And we let Muller slide?
You find all
For a
the jewelry
while.
in the last
He gets a
one.
free pass for now.
So it's the bartender. I'm gonna do the last homicide case after this. I remember it being the bartender. I probably just wasn't paying attention on my goofy ass. You know how I like to pay attention to things. I'm so attentive.
You better not go soft on me in here, Phelps.
Are they ready?
Bowler's in 2 and the pervert's in 1. Get in there and get a conviction.
I mean, I already know.
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God.
Interview Mahler first.
Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with him.
Nah, let's interview Mahler first. Fuck it. Oh, let's see if we can push Captain around. What? Wait, Captain? No, you can't.
Hey!
They be tripping in this game, bro.
Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next-door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I ain't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her.
Rooney.
Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
See, oh yeah, obviously this is bad cop. Good, bad, accused, bloody tie around accused, overalls. Oh shit.
Believe what?
It's rabbit's blood.
See, I wish you were here for the secretary murder I just did.
The guy at work brought him in.
I fucked up. Well, really, I didn't fuck up. I didn't.
We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
I probably should have done that, but I
wasn't
didn't.
me.
So.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
In my locker? Keep them at work in my locker?
It was you, Hugo. I'm offering you a chance to come clean on this.
You said bad, right?
For the last time, I did not kill my wife.
It's alright, it don't matter. I'm fucking accusing the other guy anyway.
Do you know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the army.
See, this is bad. This is the bad one. Unless it's the rope in the car.
You learned to strangle with the rope in the army?
I got it.
With rope, with my bare hands, mainly with wire. I learned a lot of things in the army, but I still didn't kill my wife.
For argument's sake, what type of rope would you use?
If I had to, I
What
would
I
use
miss?
a triple bray.
What did I miss,
Less
man?
flex, easier to control.
Your wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
Any tire iron.
You're lying, Hugo. You're gonna have to come clean on this.
You got no proof.
You got no proof, boy. You got no proof, boy.
Your wife drove a Chevrolet, Hugo. What make of car do you drive?
A Chrysler Airflow.
So I guess that explains why the tire iron that killed your wife came from a Chrysler.
Don't get your shirt told, boy. I wish you could go like cut through as opposed to having to go all the way around. It's on the complete opposite side. Like
You look like you've had it rough.
Like they're gonna fucking.
See me asking for your sympathy, boy?
You see me asking for
What
your
size
mercy,
boot do you
boy?
wear, Eli?
Kind of like anything I can get my hands on.
I wonder where they found his hat.
I'm wearing 11s.
I'm wearing 11s.
You're maybe 5'5", 5'6", tops. And you wear size 11s? I don't think so, Eli.
That might be on the large side. Maybe 10s.
Maybe 8s.
Now that I come to think of it.
Why punish children with your iniquity, Eli?
You think I
You
wasn't
think I
punished?
was never punished?
You must know what you're doing is evil.
Well, son, nobody's perfect.
The next one's bad too.
You down on your luck, Eli?
I've had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job.
Dust Bowl.
A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
This place you worked have a name?
Hennessy Marine. You can't miss the place. Big yellow letters, HM out front.
They give you any workwear, Eli?
Sure. Green coverall. Dang thing was hot. Felt like I was back in the pen wearing it.
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go calling them.
What would you call them?
I can't say.
I can't say.
I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
Good than
See
last.
what I mean?
Or I brain you.
Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
Farm boy like you, Eli, must prefer Magay for roping. Am I right?
I prefer braid, tie hitching braid. It stays tight.
You killed Mrs. Muller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. I ain't done nothing like that.
The last one's bad.
You have no job and nowhere to live by the smell of things. And you need money.
By the smell
You've been
of
in trouble before, Eli. Who do you think a jury will believe?
I've been in trouble for other things, but I ain't never killed no one. I saw that car coming to the parking lot late last night. Man got changed there and then put his coveralls in the trunk. I saw him drop the butterfly in the lamplight and he strolled out, cool as you like. And I went over and I picked it up.
Cool as you like.
Eli Rooney, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Deirdre Muller.
You want to put me back in the stir that badly, boy? You go ahead and try. I'll beat that rap. I ain't a killer.
Somebody smacked you in the mouth, told you shut up.
Phelps, Galloway, congratulations are at hand. Drink, boys? I think you'll receive a commendation for this one, gentlemen. In the meantime, I'll speak to the DA about expediting the passage of the case. We need swift and merciless justice for poor Deirdre.
It's funny because he does beat the rap. How you know he beats the rap? What, you found out later? The captain says all the other suspects were let free after they killed the bartender. Do quarter moon. Quarter moon. Quarter moon murders.
Well done, lads. You did well with the Summers case. But we have a problem. The examiner received a new letter today.
Do you mind if I take a look, Ray?
Go right ahead. They've both been rinsed in gasoline like the previous letters, so I can't lift a print.
To suffer woes which hope thinks infinite, to forgive wrongs darker than death or night. No one else but the killer knew about this message.
Cut BD.
Another snippet from the Shelley poem. If the note is from the Dahlia maniac, he definitely also killed Teresa Terrellson.
Mal and I agree.
But where does that leave us? If this is the Dahlia killer, and he is responsible for the Tarrelson murder, not to mention the Muller...
Hang on a moment, Skipper.
Let me finish, Rusty.
You're fat.
We have 5 birds in hand and none in the bush. The department will not survive a scandal if we have to let them all go without catching a fiend first. Your careers will be over for a start, gentlemen.
Looking in wonder...
Ah, fuck it. I knew this run was too good to be true.
I hid myself within a fountain in the public square.
You like that stuff? What is it supposed to mean?
It's supposed to... Forget what it's supposed to... What does he want?
Where are you going with this, Cole?
He's obviously taunting us. He believes he's far more intelligent than we are.
Okay, it's some kind of story, right? A guy that God hates, chains him up.
It's an allegory, Rusty.
A what story with two meanings? A symbolic meaning. But that's what he wants us to think.
Could he be using it literally? Within a fountain in a public square? Could it be that easy?
Can somebody tell me what the fuck is going on?
The fountain in Pershing Square. Come on, we have a clue. Captain? Thanks, Red.
Be careful, Phelps. This is his game you're playing now.
It's his game you're playing. No, actually, it's Rockstar's game I'm playing. Sorry to throw
Seems
a
like a
monkey
nice
wrench in your
boy,
shit.
putting all those hoodlums in jail.
You know the way. You can drive.
All those cases, Rusty. What have I been telling you all along?
We gotta get this guy.
I know.
Bondi.
Enough women have died.
Yeah, and
The same Team Bondi that they made. Don't they make Dark Souls? Team Bondi, or like a Souls-born type game, or is that somebody else I'm thinking of? It's somebody
you
else.
and me,
Oh.
folks. You know the local hobos use that as a latrine.
There is a cave, all overgrown with trailing, odorous plants which curtain out the day.
Yeah, that's
Where
crazy.
next?
They shut down. Yeah. I mean, this game probably wouldn't run with C's. I don't know. I like it.
Elizabeth
I
Short.
didn't buy it for fucking.
Betty Short. Black Dahlia.
I didn't buy it last generation though. I'll be honest.
Elizabeth Short's social security card.
Jesus Christ.
That's not all. There's another stanza from Shelley.
Can you work it out? You got a city map? See if you can work out where he's taking us. I don't like this freak leading us around by the nose.
Isn't this the... Put my mic out on accident. Okay. Pershing Square. Isn't there another? Like...
What do you think?
How many caves are full of flowers in L.A.? Maybe it's a painting that looks like that.
It's the Hall of Records. Do I just gotta sit on the fucking clue before it shows me where the Hall of Records is? Or do I fucking gotta go to the damn...
Advice?
Set a waypoint to it.
It's about time some of those movie people went.
On the map. Where the fuck is... It's like right in this area, isn't it? Hold on. Landmark the camera, okay.
To jail. They think they're.
I was wondering what the fuck I'm like. I couldn't tell which like icon was indicating that it was a landmark.
Can you drive to this one?
It's like the icons on that map are like, it's like they have a black and white map with black and white icons. Like 2 of the icons are blue. It's like, come on now. Like,
Him. It's really him, the fuck who killed the Dahlia. Can you believe this? He's leading us.
It's his game, Rusty. He may want someone to catch him, but he's extremely dangerous. I doubt if he will give up easily.
Suits me down to the fucking ground. We clip this fuck and we get citation. What a day to be a cop. That pencil-pushing Parker won't be able to shove me aside after this.
this game makes me want to play that game, the Saboteur. It was like a black and white game, but whenever you conquered a specific part of the map, it changed the map. It changed the whole game in that map to color. That was raw as fuck. That shit was cool as fuck. I want to play that shit. There's a lot of games I never played. I wish I could. I wish they could play a fucking fight night. They had to waste fucking money on a brand new UFC. Fucking UFC 2 is perfectly fine. Y'all don't want to make a brand new fucking fight night. Y'all out y'all goddamn mind.
Can I help you, sir?
Can I help you?
Detectives, LAPD. This is very important, sir. How do we get to the top of the chandelier?
You what?
Have a little faith, pal. We're in a real hurry.
Head up to the top floor. There's an access panel and a ladder in the maintenance room.
I wonder if he gets in trouble for what's about to happen, or can he just write that shit off as, hey, it was the LAPD who needed that shit, not me. I can't interfere with police business. Where you going, Rusto? Lead the way, Rusto.
I'm going out there, Rusty.
Better you than me. Be careful. Could...
Deirdre Muller's missing watch. From the temples high of man's ear and eye, roofed over sculptures and poesy. Where have I seen that?
Here comes the dramatic scene.
Jesus Christ, hold it off that goddamn thing.
Find a rope, Rusty!
There isn't time. Get you can swing that thing from side to side. Get it over the edge, then jump for it.
Swing it! Come on, come on!
It's gonna go any second. Swing that goddamn thing and jump for it.
I could have jumped off there. Oh, get off! Like, he wouldn't jump off. I'm like, cool. Cole's OCD about saving his own life. You gotta wait till it's perfect.
That was too close.
Yeah,
It's gotta
well,
be a
the higher you
perfect
climb,
jump.
the further you fall.
Let's get out of here.
Another Dahlia clue?
No. A yellow gold wristwatch.
From Molder Day.
Yes. And a scrap of the poem.
Another location.
If I can work it out.
Well, before I actually have to decipher the shit. Well, nah, fuck that. Fuck deciphering. This one's the actual library, isn't it? Yeah. I thought I remember.
You're behind the wheel.
Hey, take her the brand new car. Okay, cool. Hell yeah.
He keeps mementos from all his victims.
This guy needs to be taken out of
I'm
circulation.
surprised I remember that.
He takes pleasure at stringing us along, demonstrating how much smarter he is.
You can enjoy it while it lasts. We got you now, genius. We're coming for you.
They're coming to get you. You better watch your back before they motherfucking split ya. Don't nobody remember that song though. They're coming to get you.
I'm pulling rank here, Cole. I'm not hauling myself up there. Go get him.
You'd slow me down anyway, old-timer.
Fat boy. Absolutely fireproof. So he won't run. I went all the way around. I didn't even need to, my dumb ass. Stupid as fuck. See, yeah, okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Sometimes a step backwards is a step in the right direction.
But that'll help if I was speed running.
Our Lady of Guadalupe, ripped from Antonia's necklace. Round which death laughed, sepulchred emblems of dead destruction, ruin within ruin. So this is a treasure hunt.
I don't know where this one at. Other than my, it won't
What is
tell
it
me.
this time?
The religious medal from the Maldonado case.
The Dahlia, Moeller, Maldonado. When this gets out...
We still have to find the guy, Rusty.
Another poem. Well, you must have some idea, right? Come on, Phelps. We're on a roll here. Don't let me down.
I don't remember where this one was. I don't think it's that one. That's it. Nah, it ain't that one. It ain't the art museum yet. The tar pits? No, it ain't tar pits. Oh yeah, it is tar pits. Okay. I was close. Don't you go to the you do go to the, well, this might even be that case. You don't go to the county museum and try to go to the maze on this one, do you? I don't know. I know you do that on one of the cases, but I don't know if it's this one.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Two-door Fleet Master.
We're gonna catch hell for this.
Yeah,
Banging up innocent men.
Okay, that's what I thought.
The newspapers will crucify the guy. They won't have time to wonder about our mistakes. We'll be okay, Rusty. As long as we catch the guy.
Right after the top hits, man. Right after the top hit, man. Let me get something to drink, bitch. Ah, shit. Sorry. Fucking drink was on point now.
These are my best shoes.
Go left
Phelps.
right away.
I'll leave you to it.
Very funny.
Go to the left side. Oh no, go left. Oh, okay. I like how the music just stops.
Whoa!
Get a move on, Cole. Those boards are sinking. You want to end up like the other fossils? Gangway stakes aroused, Phelps. Can you see it through the tar?
Steady.
I don't think I went left.
I'd be doing better if you were the one trying to get across this thing.
Ooh.
Whoa!
I don't know if you can fall off. That's what I was worried about.
You don't want to fall in now, Phelps.
That's at the forefront of my thinking. Steady.
The white shoe. Man, they go to white hat, man. They go to white
One of
hat.
Teresa Terreldson's shoes. A sphere which is as many thousand spheres. Okay, where to now?
Now it's time to a museum.
What is it?
An open-toed white shoe and another stanza from a poem.
Oh, I really thought that hobo bum did the Terrelson broad.
Confessions from the insane aren't the most credible evidence, Rusty.
Is this thing over?
It's all part of his power over us, making us run around all over the city for the crumbs he's leaving us.
So if we keep this up, we can find the guy?
Found that old bartender. Okay, good. My dumb ass. You can drive, Rusty.
Can you drive to this one?
Get the whipping, Rusty. Get the water
So
whipping.
this guy looks out for women in bars who've had too much to drink.
Who are emotionally disturbed.
Need a shoulder to cry on, he plies them with booze.
Probably offers them a lift home.
Then beats their brains out and strangles them. Could be any schmo hanging out in a bar.
No, not anyone. He displays the bodies, leaves us messages. For all the violence, it's very controlled behavior.
Can you change camera angles on foot or only in the car? You probably can change them on foot. I don't know if I've tried that. Let's see. Okay, I thought they added that to the new version. Let's check real quick. See if you can change motherfucking camera angles. It'd be wrong if you go first person. Nah.
On it goes. When do you think we'll reach the end of this thing?
Nah.
The center of the proverbial labyrinth?
Nah.
How long's a piece
I
of
mean, at
string?
least if there is a way, I don't see it.
How many unsolved murders have we got in the city?
How many solved ones?
I mean, there might be, but let's see if we can knock people down.
Him, the cop from the newspaper.
You can only go to cinematic in the cars. I didn't even know you could. Well, I don't know. I think I did change. I think I did change the camera in the car before. I probably didn't.
You ever been in here, Galloway?
No. I have no intention of going in. I heard that thing's tricky. I want to wait here and have a quiet smoke. Think about hidden meetings.
I like how you can't just climb over it all. Like, bitch, I'm a detective. I got shit to do. Fucking run around, Cole. That's probably where it's at. I think this is a dead end. Yeah, this is gonna result in a dead end right here. No, it's not. I'm gonna wanna go right. No, okay. I think I gotta go left. Fucking Cole, what are you doing, bro? Walk around. I think no, it couldn't be Mike. He hadn't done that shit all fucking the whole damn stream. He's just starting to act up now. That's the no. This must be it. I think this is it. No. My garbage ass. This way. Loop in here. You go right. Well, I think you might want to go left. I think I've already been right through here. Dang it, left is dead. Nah, there we go. My dumb ass.
Once belonging to Celine Axford Henry.
Axford Henry.
Thrones, altars, judgment seats, and prisons. No, it couldn't be.
It couldn't be.
See? That was easy.
I found Celine Henry's ring.
How far does this thing go? How did we not catch this nut job?
Ah, shit. I'm pretty sure the last one is... I don't know what it is, actually. It ain't that. Intolerance. Oh, it is intolerance. I didn't think it was. I didn't think it was. I thought I went right over it too, my dumb ass.
Isn't that the cop who caught the guy that was pretending to be dead?
Socks in a brassiere.
You know the way. You can drive.
He's leaving us this trail of evidence. Why?
Vanity. He wants to see if there's anyone out there smart enough to catch him.
He leaves us evidence, but every location is a trap.
He's testing us.
Okay, I was finna say
physically
this.
and mentally to see whether we are worthy.
I was finna say we stole
The
Kelso's
Titan
car. What the fuck?
You have the stoush with God.
Very good. You thinking about reading some Shelley?
All that egghead stuff? I'm sticking to the funny papers and the form guide. You sleep better.
Isn't Kelso's car like light blue and dark blue? Like it's like, I think it's like light blue with dark blue trim. Like the wheel wells are dark blue or some shit like that. I'm not sure. But if it does look like that, I've seen that car before.
There's the throne up there. Now it's just a matter of getting to it.
You gotta play Prince of Persia. Prince of Persia Cole. Oh shit. Where those stairs at? There they go.
Jesus, now look what you did. Hang on, Cole. I'll get you off of there.
Come on. Get up, Cole.
You gotta make it to the next platform. Get that thing as close as you can, then jump.
Cole don't like to jump. He's OCD about saving his life. Cole don't ever want to save his own life. What the fuck? I'm supposed to get on the ladder? Oh shit. Oh shit, I'm supposed to... It says go up. What the fuck, yo? It says go up, go down. I don't know what's going on, man. I gotta go down over here. Oh, it was on that statue. Oh, okay, I gotta go down. Damn it, Cole, stop fucking slipping up, man. Butter legs. I'm sitting here looking at Rusty like, why the hell Rusty down there? Cole, how the fuck you even see that down there?
A typewriter ring. Evelyn Summers.
Like, look at that. You can't even see that shit. Maybe you gotta be in person to tell.
The place he calls home. End of the line.
Indiana Cole.
No, 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 no! Come on! Ah, no!
Oh yeah, real dramatic Rockstar. That was terrible.
I thought the whole thing was gonna come crashing down on.
I thought so too. He murdered Evelyn Summers, Rusty. The last trophy was her ring.
You find another piece of the poem?
Yes. The last piece.
You sure, Cole?
Let's find out.
This one says... I don't even remember what the fuck I'm supposed to go on this one. It's not just Rockstar's Team Bondi. I mean, I'm pretty sure Team Bondi... I can't... Well, I won't give them... Well, then again, Team Bondi only had one game. Rockstar ain't shit. It isn't this one, is it? Yeah, okay.
Cole, come on!
Come on.
You might see this as a cry for help.
For God's sake, Phelps. I'm not trying to justify this.
Hear me out, Rusty. This guy has been successfully slaughtering women in this town for half a year, maybe longer.
Slaughtering them bitches. Oh, shit. A lot of it has to be the injured. The player model doesn't do much besides walk and shoot. Yeah, pretty much. That is true. A little bit. He don't even really do much cover. It ain't really a super intricate cover system. I can dig that.
Reminds me of my days as an altar boy.
I mean, Cole certainly jump high as a motherfucker. Well, he don't jump high.
Nothing
He vaults.
hasty, gentlemen. Keep your hands where I can see them, or I'll be forced to redecorate the stucco with your entrails.
Stucco.
We're from the LAPD, sir. I'm gonna tell you only once to lower your weapon.
The LAPD, you say? Is it really possible you could have found me after all this time? How interesting.
Put down the gun, shitbird. Last warning.
Shit,
This
buddy.
foolish ignoramus could never have found me. It was you, wasn't it? Do you remember me, detective?
The temp bartender.
Yes, you found me. You know what I'm capable of, and yet
Why
you
does Cole
walk
have
in
his hands up?
like lambs dressed for the slaughter.
We'll see about that.
Come out, boy. I'm gonna hit you with one shot and put you down. Well, you ain't gonna go down from one shot. You're gonna take like 4. Where you at? Come on. Oh, he's gone. Yeah, he's gone. Fucking dumbass. Yeah, he's gone.
Where did he
My
go?
dumbass.
Down the tunnel?
We can't let the son of a bitch get away.
The house, Rusty. There must be another entrance into the house.
Into the catacombs. You gotta go through here. And kick in the door, waving the 4-4.
LAPD! Give yourself up!
And now he's around here somewhere. Dang. Oh, he ain't around here. I thought he was.
You realize this must have been the place, Rusty.
I don't think I need any of that shit.
It's the basis for all his riddles. Prometheus defied the cruel gods. This guy thinks he's doing the same thing.
Defying gods can be hazardous to your health.
But Prometheus got real far with all them titans he was rolling with, didn't he? I just gotta jump down there.
Going down there?
Hey.
I'll go.
You gotta be a man.
Call for
right?
backup and keep an eye out above ground and see where this thing comes out. Don't let me down, Rusty.
Let me switch suits real quick. Oh, I can't switch
You're an
suits.
interesting man, detective. Why the police force? You're obviously overqualified.
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
Do I get a sense you're looking for personal redemption? Do you think we have something in common?
You shot my hat off around the corner.
Are you acquainted with slaughter? Does it attract you? Felt the fear, understood the power.
This thing has come to an end. You know that.
Are you comfortable out of the light, officer? Are you comfortable?
Nigga running, yo. Like, if this was actually like a fucking labyrinth of shit, and he knew this would be a real scary fucking boss fight, yo. Well, not really a boss fight. I can't really call it a boss fight. It's just like a shootout.
You're exactly what I expected. We were looking for a low achiever. Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
Like, if, like, that'd be actually like a real scary fucking boss fight. If it was like on some
Where's
like
the press,
Minotaur and a labyrinth type shit,
I think
that'd be
Phelps
real
and I should
scary.
get a medal for this. This has got to be the case of the year, right? The case of the century when you think about
Are
it.
you finished?
Yes, Skipper.
Good. Because there won't be any press briefings or commendations.
What are you talking about? We got the werewolf, the guy who killed the Dahlia, killed all the other broads.
You got no one. Mason was a ghost.
Can you at least tell us why, Captain?
Mason is the half-brother of one of the most highly elected officials in this country.
How high?
Beyond the moon for mere mortals like us, Rusty. There'll be no more mention of him. The city owes you both. But there'll be no mileage in ever bringing this up again.
What's going to happen to the suspects in the cases, Captain? I won't be a part of that.
A bit of missing evidence at the grand jury. A procedural error here, a mistake there. They'll all be quietly let go. The DA knows how we'll have to play it.
That's it?
I'm afraid it is. And I have some news for you, Phelps. No more rooting around in the entrails of cadavers and corpses for you. The head of Vice has asked the chief for you. I'm reluctant to see you go to the glory boys of that Vice, but my hands are tied. Go home to that lovely wife of yours. Celebrate your promotion.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, 5-star. Alright, that's enough for tonight. Damn, 7 fucking people.